here for our first installment and hopefully last installment of this wonderful game show where my millions will be up for grabs. Let's meet our first contestants. Sitting in the contestant number 1 seat is Mahatma Gandhi, preeminent political and spiritual leader from India. Welcome, Gandhi.
Hello, how are you, David?
Contestant number 2, an Italian-American from Strong Island, New York. He's probably best known for his My New Haircut fame videos on YouTube. Welcome, Vinny The Chin.
Hi, David. Yeah.
Contestant number 3, known only as Chewbacca, also known by his common name, Aaron Singerman, the current co-host of Off Topic Radio. Welcome, Chewbacca.
Thank you, David, and you have a great haircut.
All right, contestants, the rules of the game are you will be rated, asked a number of questions, and you'll be rated at your answers by our distinguished panel of judges over there. The contestant with the highest total at the end of the game will win my millions. Ready to begin? We'll begin with contestant number 1, Gandhi. What is the best hookup line to pick up a chick?
I like to smell your bush.
Very good. Contestant number 2, Vinny The Chin. What is the best pickup line to pick up a chick?
I'm Vinny The Chin.
Fair enough. Chewbacca, same question to you. What is the best pickup line to pick up a chick?
My name is Aaron Singerman, the host of Off Topic Radio, and I have a great voice for radio.
Fair enough. Question number 2 to Gandhi. What is the most important accessory to go out with in public? Most important accessory to go out with in public?
Always the goat.
Okay. Vinny The Chin, most important accessory?
My sunglasses. Yeah.
Okay. Chewbacca, most important accessory to go out with in public?
Actually, I have 2, my peyote and my yarmulke.
Very good. Okay, our judges are tallying up the scores. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3. Gandhi, name a god.
That would be the Mother Earth.
Okay. Vinny The Chin, please name a god.
Me, Vinny The Chin.
Fair enough. Chewbacca, please name a god.
My only god is Jeff the producer.
Very good. Guys, you're doing very well, I see. Let's move on to question number 4. Gandhi, please name a famous historical figure.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. Vinny The Chin, same question.
Rocky Balboa. Yeah.
Excellent answer, I might add. Chewbacca, please name a famous historical figure.
Moses.
Okay. That's acceptable. Very famous biblical figure, of course.
Correct, you're very smart.
Okay. Let's move on to question number 5. Name the best way to heal yourself, Gandhi.
Normally 2 women and some toys.
Okay. Vinny The Chin, best way to heal yourself.
Normally, David, if I have like aches and pains in my joints or something, I'll just shoot in like a shot of Deca, and then I'll pop like an E-pill and go out and dance some house music, and then I'll fuck some bag, and that usually makes me feel better.
Interesting answer. Chewbacca, what is your best way to heal yourself?
I take lots of drugs, but I don't snort.
For question number 6, gentlemen, we have a visual. So direct your attention over to this lovely lady standing over here. And question number 6 to Gandhi. If you walked into a club and saw this smoking hot lady standing at the bar, what would you say?
I'd say I'd love to take you home and make some curry.
Okay. Contestant number 3, Chewbacca. If you walked into a club and saw this smoking hot lady standing at the bar, what would you say?
Would you like to come home with me and make some holes in my sheets? And shalom and a giddish.
Very good. Vinny The Chin, here's your chance to steal the show from these guys. If you walked into a bar and saw this lovely lady standing there, what would you say to her?
Basically, Dave, I would get up like this. I'd go right up to her next to her, like, I like your fishnets. And then basically I'd scoop her up like this. I'd be like, live from Strong Island, New York, it's the Heavy Muscle Show.
Live from the RX Muscle Studios, this is the Heavy Muscle Show. With your hosts, John Romano and Dave Palumbo. Featuring the Whack Bag, Jimmy Palacia, Derek Anthony, Mr. G, the White Biggie Smalls, and holding it down in the background, Jeff the Producer.
We're back again for another exciting episode of the Heavy Muscle Show. John, we had a very, very exciting show planned today, and things went awry.
Well, like my grandmother always says, we make plans and God laughs. So that's what happened today.
Well, we had the guys from Rescue Inc., all of them, that air on National Geographic Network, these big goons with lots of tattoos, tough guys, rescue animals from people's houses, who abuse them or don't feed them properly. We're coming on the show. They're the guys that work out of the gym. Joe Panzarella is one of them, and there's a whole bunch of the other guys. They rolled up on their motorcycles. They came in here, and they watched the opening skit, and they left. I walked out of the studio. They were gone. What happened?
Well, I was out there, so I wasn't part of the opening skit. But, they couple things. Once they saw the Hasidic Jew dressed up over there, Chewbacca, they were a little worried about that. Then as soon as you asked Gandhi the Bull, if you see a hot girl in a club, what's your favorite pickup line? And he said something about smelling her pussy or something like that.
That really upset them, huh?
Well, these guys, to be fair, these guys have passed. They were knock-around guys back.
Well, they were Howard Beach guys.
Yeah, they were Howard Beach guys. They were, part of Cruise, and they're trying to come back from that. Oprah's backing them. The owner of the Yankees is backing them. They got a very conservative following. They're trying to, resurrect their image. And
so you're saying that Jimmy's Gandhi character blew it for him?
Gandhi the Bull blew it, and Chewbacca blew it. Yeah.
I think that's a racist load of horse shit, and my dog died because they left.
Let me ask you a question, Chewbacca.
Yes. By the way, my real name is Chewbacca, spelled B-A-C-C-A.
So you're Italian?
Correct.
I understand that you're very upset about the fact that your true identity has been kept a secret.
Actually, my legion of fans, all 5 of them that listen to my internet radio broadcast known as Way the Fuck Off Topic, will no longer be able to search for my name. So instead, I am fucked thanks to Jeff, the producer.
Technically, what we're doing is we're making Chewbacca famous, and we're not making the real person behind Chewbacca famous, which is the point of contention.
Well, we got rid of one whack packer. We had to find a replacement. So now we have Chewbacca, who has filled in, and that is the character who appears on the show. Now, another character that has been demoted, who's sitting there twiddling his thumbs and drinking protein shakes, is Diego B. I told Diego last week that we are now wearing nice clothing on the set. We're trying to look very professional here because we need sponsors, just like Diego B needs sponsors. Right. And Diego came in a Gasp shirt.
He's promoting Gasp.
It's a new sponsor, bitch.
Right.
Actually, no. Hello. I didn't get any information last week because unfortunately I wasn't here.
You see, and why you're not here?
Because I was busy, 1, working, and 2, I couldn't make it out here on time.
Let me ask you a question. Did you bring any food?
Absolutely not.
So he came with no food. He didn't show up last week. He didn't call to get instructions, and now you're sitting on the floor.
So let me ask Jeff, the producer.
What
the fuck is he doing here?
What do you mean, Don? I'm here because there's a new sponsor and I must promote him. His name is Gasp. He's on my shirt.
I'm here because I fucking rock. Let's be honest.
Yo, I fucking rock.
I mean, why else would I be here?
All right, look, you can stay here, but you have to sit on the floor like you're doing now, and you might be elevated to a higher status at a later date if you show up next week wearing better clothes and bringing food.
I actually work in slacks and button-up shirts.
So why did you just wear your work outfit?
He says more comfortable. I didn't know, but now I know.
Hold on, don't you come here directly from work?
I go home and change and I pick up my car. I take the train, and I pick up my car and I come here.
You're supposed to pick up food on the way, too.
I didn't even bring food. Let's put that in perspective. I didn't bring food for me.
I like perspective.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Where do you buy your clothing, Diego?
At the clothes store, fool.
Different places.
You actually fit in clothing off the rack?
No, they make mouth sizes special for me.
I have to get like size 38 waist, and I'm like a 31.
What do you wear, like a cinch sack? What do you cinch it with a belt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, 38? Are his legs that big?
No, his waist is that big.
Oh. No, his waist is 31.
No, but to be comfortable, I mean, I don't want...
Your waist is 31.
My waist is 31.
Yeah, but his ass is like a 60.
Your waist is 31 right now.
It should be...
Get the tape measure.
That is not
true. Get the tape measure. Do we have a tape measure? Go get the tape measure, John.
Measuring or any of that.
All right, hold on. Jeff, let's set up some odds here, okay? For every inch over 31, you got to give us $100 or a pizza pie.
If I was 1 inch over 31, I couldn't give you $100.
All right, well, then you're going to have to cook. You're going to have to bring food then.
I would cook. I heard we were setting up
You know what?
bars and...
I think we need someone to clean the studio. You'll clean the warehouse. How about that?
I think
For every inch over one, you owe us a half hour of labor.
I actually just cleaned up your studio, moving a whole bunch of characters, and smoke machines.
All right, well, you did 20 minutes of work, so you got a half an inch on it. You can give up.
I did half an inch.
All right, John's here with the tape. Go over there and measure his waist. For every inch over, John, he owes us a half hour of labor. That's the new thing.
Right here, Diego.
What? My 10 minutes of fame.
Every inch over 31.
I'm very, very ripped.
That's not actually,
my arms are. I'm so.
There's no way he's got a 31-inch waist.
Get close up.
37.
37. You see this shit? This is a fake fucking measuring stick.
So you owe us.
That's not the Columbia metric.
You owe us 6. You got 6 inches over times 30 minutes. That's 3 hours worth of labor you owe us.
And meals. Where's the food?
Well, actually,
I don't want food from anymore.
that's the whole reason.
I want him working. No, you know what? We need someone to clean the studio.
Right,
he's gonna be the cleaner now.
Repaint. He's got to paint.
3 hours.
Don't you guys pay somebody to do that?
You're doing it for free now because you just lied.
You don't have to pay anymore.
You said you had a 30-inch, 1-inch waist. Do you know what an exaggeration you just gave me?
I made a mistake. Fuck you.
You know what? That's probably when I...
It's like 20%, isn't it?
When I did my measurements,
We
for my
need Joel
posing
here.
suit, I was way
Joel
off.
tell us.
Obviously, they were falling off you.
No, they were too tight.
Oh, they were too tight?
Yeah. When I measure my waist,
The way I see it, you owe us 3 hours of labor. Okay?
3 hours.
I thought it was an hour per
half hour per inch.
I feel like I've been working my whole life.
I knew he was going to be off by at least 5 inches. I knew it.
Okay, this is very tiring. I'm
All right.
tiring.
I got a trip. I got a story.
I have to trip too.
It's another one of my dad's stories. You know, my father called me up on a whim the other day, John, and he said to me, he goes, I got an urge for a hot dog. Okay, I'm like, Dad, you have acid reflux. You got esophageal-itis. I said, you can't be eating hot dogs. He's like, I'm dying soon anyway. You know, he's on this whole dying kick. He's like, I want a hot dog. He's like, I want one of those ones that, you know, the famous ones, the ones that they have the restaurants of.
Nathan's.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nathan's, right? He's like, yeah, get me hot dogs. I want buns and I want sauerkraut. So I go to the supermarket. I find a pack of Nathan's, you know, world famous hot dogs. I don't even read the ingredients because I'm not even going to question him. If he eats anything at this point, it's better than nothing.
Right.
Get him a pack of buns. I get him a big jar of sauerkraut.
Right.
Get to his house. My father is the most ungrateful person. He'll always find something wrong, and that's probably why I'm so bad like that. So I bring the stuff there. We're sitting eating. He's like, I don't think those are the right hot dogs. I said, Dad, you said you wanted hot dogs from the place that has all the places, the stands. Didn't you love Coney Island? You know, Nathan's hot dogs growing up. He's like, yeah, but it's that other one. It's the Jewish one. Hebrew National. He wanted Hebrew National hot dogs. I said for the fucking one hot dog you're gonna eat the freaking Nathan's. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference. So, you know, speaking about older people getting a little wacky, I got a Facebook message. Now, see, my father can't turn a computer on. I don't know. Can your father do that?
Yeah, he's good on the computer.
He goes on the computer?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he's how old?
82.
My father cannot. He can't work the mouse. Your father can do the whole mouse mover?
Yeah. It's on a Mac.
Interesting. Well, the Macs and PCs don't matter. It's the same fucking mouse.
It's a fucking calculator with a keyboard on it.
That's right.
Macs are easier.
They're easier?
Oh,
I don't think so.
far.
I don't. Well, anyway, I get a Facebook message from Ed Corney.
No.
Ed Corney, the pumping iron Ed Corney. Now, Ed Corney's got to be what?
90.
At least. He had a stroke. He could barely talk, right? He sent me a Facebook message on June 1st at 8:18 p.m. and he wrote, Dave, I just wanted to say hi and tell you that the next step above looking good is looking freaky good. Keep doing what you guys are doing. It's working.
Wow.
So Ed Corney,
Corney.
gave us a face. Wow. Can you imagine the guys using Facebook?
And he's watching us.
Yeah, and he's watching the Heavy Muscle Show. So
awesome.
that was a very great accolade on our parts. I wanted to mention.
Away when I met Larry Scott.
Yeah, what did Larry Scott say to you?
Bill Pearl.
What did Bill Pearl say to you?
Bill Pearl, he came up to me. I met him at the Arnold, and I was with, I forgot who I was with, but I was with a couple guys. And he looks at me, a couple times. And he goes, "You John Romano?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I always wanted to meet you."
Wow, really?
You're kidding? I always wanted to meet you. And yeah,
Does he watch the show?
I guess, but now this blows it away.
Yeah, Ed Corney, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Now, I was in Dr. Barrett's office the other day, who actually has agreed to come on the show.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Dr. Barrett said he's going to come on the show. We're going to talk about, bodybuilders' health and blood screening. I think it'll be a popular show.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the waiting room, looking to get my blood test done. And who